Started earlier this month. They added about 11,000 more kids in those brick and mortar classrooms. They say those additional kids make the 6 feet of social distancing a lot harder to manage.
This is a copy of the letter that every principal has in Palm Beach County. Citing the American Academy of Pediatrics, evidence suggests spacing as close as 3 feet may approach the benefits of 6 feet of space, so long as they're masked and asymptomatic. It will be up to each principal when they send it out as schools get more crowded. Keith Oswald is deputy superintendent.
We wanted to be transparent in our message to our parents if it did go below 6 feet. So we've communicated from the beginning that optimally 6 feet is what we want. And that's where we have in probably 99% of our classrooms.
Oswald says so far letters have been sent home to parents with kids in isolated classrooms in 5 to 10 schools in the county. In those classrooms, it's been a minimum social distance of 5 feet.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we got that letter pretty soon, because as reported from my daughter, there's a bunch more kids that just came in.
Katrina Aronson has a 3rd grader at Beacon Cove in Jupiter.
I want to pay attention to the science. So it does scare me a little bit to go to 3 feet. But when I process it, ultimately what it comes down to is, do I want my kid to be in a school where they can socialize? And as long as there are masks on, I feel like the socialization is worth it.
My kids, I have 5 total, and I never thought I would homeschool ever. That was beyond my realm of thought. But once COVID hit and we went to virtual learning, I knew pretty quickly that it was not for us.
Leanne Roberts also didn't want the classroom setting to be so COVID-centric, so she's been homeschooling her 3 younger kids ever since. They go to a co-op twice a week with other students. They plan on homeschooling for at least another year.
I can see this as a step in the right direction back to normal. And for us, it's a good sign. I mean, if for some reason we decided not to homeschool in the future and I saw that things were kind of back to, what normal school is, then I would be a little more inclined to go back.
As long as COVID is here, how classrooms will look in the future is still unpredictable.